Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo from Made in Heaven Tarot. I'm doing the reading for the week of December 7th through December 13th, 2015. Just to remind you, I want to thank you for all the new subscribers that I've gotten, and thank you for everyone who is liking and sharing my channel. Please subscribe. I am running the Get Me to 500 by February 14, 2016 giveaway. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out and all of my past videos and like and subscribe. If you can help me to get to 500 by February 14, 2016, which I know you will, I'll be giving away a free 45-minute tarot reading by Skype or by phone, whichever works for you. It'll be random. Everyone who has subscribed previously will be included as well as the new people. So thank you and please subscribe. I really want to help my channel to grow and get the message out there for everyone. This week I'm doing a 3-card spread, and the cards we have are Death, 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Death, we know in the tarot and astrology is Scorpio, and Pluto rules Scorpio. There's a lot of squaring off going in the heavens right now with Pluto, and I don't know about anyone else, but there has definitely been a lot of tension with me in my life, and maybe it's carrying over to you, where things just don't seem to be getting done. Whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life, you feel like you're doing the unwavering work, and you're even feeling like you're giving it all, your 100%, and things aren't happening for you. It's just you feel like you're stuck and not moving forward. With the Death card, it's talking about letting go and letting God deal with it. Yes, it is a card of transformation, and yes, it is a card of shedding the old skin, the old ways, and a rebirth, which is very Scorpion energy. It's that sexual, regenerative energy. It rules that part of the body, which is the reproductive organs. It's other people's money. It's our life and death and transition as we constantly change in our lives. We're not the same people we were at 10 or 20 or 50 or 70. We all change and grow, and that's part of the process. Now, with the Death card and letting go and letting God deal with it, there are times in our lives that we just, like I said, seem like we can't get anything done. We're trying, maybe working on that health regime, that diet, the exercise program, that relationship with the people you hang with, your people at work, yourself. Try to ground yourself and grow yourself as an individual or spiritually. Plans to travel, plans to buy that house or that car or the holiday, a little getaway. Whatever it is that you're looking to do in your life, it feels like you've been stuck a bit and things aren't going forward as you'd like them to. But with the Death card, we are saying surrender it to our higher power. As I mentioned in the past in other videos, you could go back and check them. There are times that we work very diligently at manifesting things into our lives and within ourselves as far as what's around us and what's within us. But the timing isn't going to give us the best results. And I know how frustrating it is. You know, sometimes you feel like you're going 5 steps backwards and 2 steps forward. It just feels like you can't get ahead. Those are the times that you need to look at this and say, okay, I'm doing everything that I need to be doing. I'm not getting the results that I want. What is this that's going on? Okay, maybe this is not the best timing for me, divine timing. And as hard as it is to step back and let that happen, oftentimes you feel you can't because you've already started this and you have to see it through. But speak to your higher power, your God self, you know, that mighty I am, whomever it is that you turn to in your moments of grief, sadness, frustration. Instead of the anger, turn it into something productive, like asking Spirit for help, your angels, your guides, whatever you call your higher self. And say, you know what, I'm doing all that I can, and I'm looking for these results, and I'm not getting them. You know, please take this from me. You know, and if it isn't the divine time for these things to come to me, I'm doing my best to understand in this physical vessel. But please, help take this from me, this frustration, this burden, whatever it is, so that at least you could be in peace while this thing does transform and transmute into the best outcome for you to happen for you. The next card is the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. And in the ancient times, Mars also did rule Scorpio, as opposed as here, death card, Pluto rules Scorpio. So this is very in sync as far as I'm going to say, because again, we have a lot of that Plutonian influence that's going on in the heavens with these squaring offs that's going on with Aries and Uranus and all these different planetary transitions, that this is happening in our lives. And it's happening to us in different ways, since this is a general reading. The 5 we know is that number that has so much energy it needs to go somewhere. It's a very dynamic, the most dynamic of the single digits. And it needs to go forward or do something. Right now, I have to tell you, as in the past, we tell you how that 5 is like on a rocker, and it can either fall forward or fall backward. Right now, it's a moment of trying to just stay stable. I know you've got all this energy and you want to move forward. I know you've got that Mars energy right now. Like I said, it doesn't matter what astrological sign you are. We all imbue all parts of the zodiac. And as the planets transition through the skies and through the wheels in our houses in the zodiac, we are affected by that. So right now, with all this energy from Mars, which is that of that warrior aggression or assertive, well, let's take charge. I'm going to start this. I've got ideas. I got to go somewhere. You know, my get up and go's got to get up and went, you know. You're feeling like it's not happening. Now with the 5 here is that uncertainty too. So you think things aren't working for you, but you don't know the divine plan and that energy of the universe, that everything is unfolding as it should, and it will be in divine timing. And now you see here the knight is forlorn. He sits like he's defeated in grief, like crying over spilled milk, the 3 cups. Now this is emotions, and Scorpio energy with Pluto is very emotional, and it's our depths, that dark side of us. And as we're entering with this waning moon, till the 11th of this month, when we hit the new moon, which is the darkest phase, that is truly our depths, that shadow side of us. This is leading us progressively, actually, into that phase. So you know your body's winding down. Your energy's about low right now. I've talked about that too, that the new moon, is the most critical time for your body. All right, so we're getting to that waning down phase. So instead of sitting and crying over this spilled milk, you know, realize there are still 2 cups. All is not lost. All right, so if you say, well, yeah, it is lost because this happened or this happened or this happened, you need to look at it and say, okay, 2 cups still remain. So emotionally, I do have many things in my life to be grateful for, and I tell you all the time, be thankful for the blessings and things that you have in your life, whatever they are, and more blessings will come to you. The more you are negative or negate these things or ignore them, the more the universe will reverberate back to you things for you to be negative about or negate or take away from you. So at this time that, you know, you feel like, oh my God, these things aren't happening for you. Or I didn't get that house, I didn't get that car, my relationship's over with, oh, I'm going to lose my job. You know, so you have that thought going on, and it is that 5 energy. You're creating that. And so most dynamically, you're putting all that emotion into it. Emotions, remember I told you, is like gasoline on a fire. When you have those thoughts, those words, those actions, the emotion is what fuels it. So try and turn that around. Okay, go into the grieving process. I've told you that too. Let it go, release it from your body. And then focus on positive things. Redirect, redirect, redirect. And I know it's going to be like that nagging little thing on your shoulder, constantly reminding you, but as you realize you're thinking about it again, dwelling on it, feeling it, push it away and think of something positive. All is not lost. Whatever this is coming to you, or you'll have a second chance with it. All right? But at the best time for you, with the best results. And it may not be what you thought it was going to be in the end. Emotionally. It will be what was best, though, emotionally. And when you think of it in retrospect, you say, wow, if I had, you know, done this, that it wouldn't have been as good. Or, you know, and these things take the time that it takes. So let this unfold for you. Release this. Like I said, take the salt bath, unplug the drain, let all the negativity drain from your body. Let it go into the drain and imagine that all your negative energy is leaving your body. and that you are positive, light-loving energy. Go outside, rub your feet in the sand, the grass, the dirt. You know, if you've got snow outside, just go outside and just feel that crisp air on you. And just imagine releasing all that negativity down your body, into your feet, down into Mother Earth, and let her take all that negative energy and transmute it into something beautiful and positive. Also, we have the Six of Swords, and this is Mercury in Aquarius, excuse me. 6 is talking about balance. The swords are your thoughts. So we have a lot of emotion here, very intense emotion with the Scorpion energy, and Mars intensifying it actually is a very fiery element with the watery. So, you know, you feel like you're at that boiling point, or you're ready to blow off steam. Okay, here now, this is a calming going forward. This is saying everything that's happening to you in your life. You see how the swords are in the boat? I say it's like you're sinking your own ship mentally. Mercury is thoughts, words, communication, things we do on a daily basis. Aquarius is freedom. Uranus rules Aquarius. Sudden change, but freedom, forward thinking. All right, and here you see yourself going forward. And all those swords that were in the boat that were sinking your ship, now our experiences, and they're kind of plugging up the holes, but they're the experiences and the knowledge that you've experienced and learned, and now you're going forward. It feels like you're heading into calmer waters. You're taking with you everything that has happened in this past, entering, you know, into the unknown, going into the unknown. You have calm waters here. They're reflecting the full moon. Now, we've left the full moon phase, and she's leaving that full moon phase. We're going to be entering into the new moon phase. For some of you, it could be travel on a plan that you've been making, crossing water. And it doesn't have to be an ocean or a sea. Sometimes it's a bridge over a bay. You know, it seems like a small travel, a small jaunt. For other of you, it's saying the tumultuous transformation and resistance that you feel you've been facing with all this Pluto energy, Plutonian energy that's going on in the sky, and all of this resistance that you've been meeting with Mars and Scorpio is leading you to this change. And now that you'll be heading into smoother, calmer waters and more gentler phase. And it's more like a mental thing for you because you've been worrying about things a lot. Now remember, you're not alone. In the old tarot decks, it shows 2 other people in the boat. Spirit's always with you to guide you. And this is you going forward. Okay, let's see what we have for our fairy oracle here. Wild Wisdom of the Fairy. There's a special wish card for us for this week. You know, not only with the holidays coming, and by the way, Happy Hanukkah. This will be airing the 7th. Happy Hanukkah to all of our friends and family and loved ones who celebrate. And Mozel, baby. Mozel. And just know that you're not alone. I know the holidays are a rough time for a lot of people. We've lost loved ones. And that could also be too here. The grieving. The pain. Some have lost people very recently. And it's always difficult to lose someone that you love or care for. But around the holidays, it just hits you even more because you're yearning. So I understand that. And know that you are loved from this realm and the next realm. They're always with you. Let them in. Think of them. If you're a person who prays, my Nana used to always say, when you dream of someone who's passed on, pray for them. They need prayers. Send up some music to them, light some incense, a candle, an offering to let them know that you're thinking of them. Okay. Our card is Glimpse. Indigo, Rainbow, Crystal, Children, and Beyond. That's interesting. I was just saying it as I was shuffling the deck. So we can only take a glimpse as to what is coming. We don't know what's coming. Sure, it would make life easier for all of us if we only knew. But then it takes away kind of the excitement, like when you watch a movie, a mystery, or you're doing a puzzle, you're anticipating what's coming. You don't know for sure. You have a glimpse into it, and it's up to you to figure it out, what's going to happen. Now, the indigo children and the rainbow children are the children that are in the world now. These are the children that are looking to save the earth and all of humanity. And I always say when I pray my affirmations every day that I thank God for the beautiful, loving energy of Mother Earth and her flora, fauna, natural resources, and that I look to saving them. And these children that are in our lives now are very special children. They do have a glimpse into the future. They can see these things. They are here to heal. They are here to save. You know, and you could see that the fairy is there behind the tree. And the wings are down. They're not ready to fly yet. They're looking off. And it looks kind of cloudy or misty all around them. So again, it's not clear. They're glimpsing through. And he's got a very determined look on his face to see what's coming, to see the change. And this also ties into our loved ones and family and friends that are in the beyond. You know, when you tie into spirit, you do have a glimpse momentarily to see for those that are psychic or have clairaudience to hear or clairsentient, you know, that you do have those moments of clarity where you make a connection on the other side. So this card kind of reminds us of that. And the 3 and the 4, the number's 34, is a 7. 7 is that mystical number. So it ties into that of the metaphysical. And it's also about strength, taking charge. 7 makes a stand. You see how it stands? And even with the tree there, it's a firm, rooted energy. So for your wish for the week is saying, tie into spirit, make a stand for yourself in the spiritual plane. Because God knows that you're doing everything you can in this realm, physically, emotionally, okay, mentally. But that spiritual part needs to be enriched as well. We look for the balance, the imbalance going to one that's too mental, one that's too emotional, or even one that, with the fire here, too physical. Lacking that spirituality throws us out of balance. Well, I hope this reading helps you this week, and I wish everyone again happy Hanukkah. Have a beautiful week. Please remember to subscribe and help my channel to grow to 500. If you like, add your comments. I appreciate them. And you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/MadeInHeaven4You. And you can like my page or leave me any comments there. I try to add things on a daily basis that are positive affirmations. So as always, I wish you the best, and I'll see you for the new moon reading on the 11th of December.